Hello. Have you ever made cold brew coffee? Check it out. I'm making a batch right now and I will explain to you why cold brew coffee is phenomenal. Okay, check it out. Okay, so here is the actual container, okay? And I've got a whole cup of ground up coffee here. Now I use decaf because I will usually be drinking this in the middle of the day. And I don't do caffeine in the afternoon, otherwise I am up. This, friends, is how you make it. It is so simple. Okay, so I put the whole cup of coffee beans in there, and in this container was 200 mils, and in this container is 1,000. So I'm slowly going to pour in 1.2 liters of water, and I'm just going to let it drop down and then keep adding and adding and adding, but you can see as it's filtering through. Okay, so it's just a little bit of a slower process to get it to filter through. And then what I do is I set it on the counter for 8 hours. Okay, so it's going to sit here for 8 hours. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to take the lid and I'm going to pop the lid on top of it and pop it into my fridge. I'm going to let it sit for a solid 18 to 24 hours total so that it is made. Now, friends, cold brew coffee is not the same as coffee that has been made with hot water and then cooled or put on ice. It's completely different. So when coffee beans or ground coffee beans hit hot water, it causes it to become more acidic. Okay, so I'm just popping the lid on and I'm literally just going to slide it there and it'll be sitting there for the day and it'll be ready for me tomorrow night. But cold brew coffee is completely different. It is not the same as coffee that has gone through, hot boiling water and steeped that way. It's completely different. It does not switch the pH. It doesn't have the high acidity that normal coffee has. And so this, I find it is so much smoother, okay? It is easier to drink. Now it is, however, highly caffeinated, okay? So you remember I put a cup in there. Mine's decaf, but if you're using normal coffee beans, this is a highly concentrated drink. So just beware of how much caffeine you'll be drinking. So what I like to do is I will make a simple syrup of sugar and water and I bring it to a boil and add that to it, or I'll add honey or like raw sugar, but then I also will add something like a cashew cream that I've made in the blender, or I will do almond milk or coconut milk and mix that in. Now, for an adult drink, something that I absolutely love is I do equal parts of cold brew coffee. So like, let's say 2 ounces of cold brew coffee with 2 ounces of a chocolate liqueur, put it on some ice and shake it up and you've got a chocolate espresso martini. It is delicious. It is so, so yummy. So yeah, that's how you make a cold brew coffee. Super simple. I'm just gonna let it sit there. I might let it sit there the whole 24 hours, whatever, but it's so simple to make and it's so delicious. And in my opinion, way better than iced coffee. Ciao.